process. Third, communication. You would think that I don't need to talk about this, but I do. Communication. I'm a stickler of my time when it comes to my time. And I respect people's time and I want them to respect my time. So if I'm running behind, I'm going to communicate that with you. If you're running behind, I'm going to expect that communication with you. So people will treat you the way that you let them. And so if you let people know, like, hey, my time is important to me and I know yours is as well. So it's just really just a respect thing. Like, if you know you're running behind, and I don't even have to have this conversation. Like, it's just through my actions that they understand like what is expected of them. So I will then, if I'm running behind, I will, even if it's 5 minutes, because that could mean that person could have stopped to get gas or pick up a coffee or stop at the ATM. Like, even if it's 5-10 minutes, I am communicating. I am running late because they're coming to you, especially if you have an appointment system, they're coming to you at their appointment time. Yes, I give people a grace period, but most of the time they would show up at their appointment time. So if I'm running 5 minutes late, I am going to text you, most likely, because that is a quick way to communicate without having to get on the phone. I text you and I send that off and let you know, hey, I'm running about 5 minutes late. Just want to let you know. Whatever. People appreciate that and they will respect you for it, and then they will end up doing the same thing if they're running behind, because out of habit you've created that expectation for them. So just communicating, keeping clients informed, even when you're going through the appointment process, letting them know what it is that you're doing with them, with their hair, what the next steps are. I would tell people, okay, what I just used on you was a leave-in conditioning spray, which also works as a heat protectant, which also detangles. Like, the next step would be this oil, which helps add shine to it and helps, with itchy scalp. Like, I will tell people what I'm doing, especially if it's the first time. After you've gotten, comfortable with clients and you know what they get, and they usually get the same thing. Like, you don't have to keep explaining that to them, but I would advise you to do that, especially with new clients, especially with new products that you're introducing. And don't just throw it in their hair and not let them know what you're doing. Like, people will appreciate you over communicating the information. Let them tell you you're good. I don't need to know. But you do that. You take the initiative and you explain to them what it is that you're doing. I don't see anything wrong with over communicating with clients. Because when you do that, there's no room for assumptions. There's no room for them coming back and saying, well, you didn't tell me and I didn't know. No, you did, because I told you. So, okay, communication is key.